Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and happy new year. This is the first video on my channel in 2018 and I'm just super excited because 2017 is over. Okay, I know a lot of people can relate that 2017 was like trash, with some good stuff in there, but overall trash. So looking forward to great things in 2018 and yeah. So yesterday I actually did this look. I really don't do color on my eyes, so when I do, it's really like experimental. But yesterday I did a look and my friend was like, why didn't you record that? You have a YouTube channel. I was like, oh yeah, let me make this a video. Okay, so it's a red eye look, as you can probably see by the thumbnail. So yeah, but it's a red eye look and it was really experimental actually. But I don't have all the things I used yesterday because some of it was hers, but we're gonna make something work, okay? And I know you see a lot of red, like I'm gonna end up having red eyeshadow on, red nails, and a red robe. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into the video. So for starters, of course, I'm gonna start with my eyebrows. Yeah, y'all know how I feel about my brows if you've watched any of my other tutorials. I mean, would it be a day of filming if I did not have technical difficulties? But anyways, like I was saying before I was really interrupted by my camera, I made a vision board and this is like the first year that I've ever made a vision board. Like I've always wanted to, always went to the vision board parties and so forth and so on. But like the farthest I would get was like cutting the stuff out of the magazine, or like looking through the magazine for the stuff I wanted to put on the board, but never really putting it on the board for some reason. So this year I finally made one with the help of my niece, because if it was not, like I told her, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have did this thing, because she wanted to glue. Yeah, she wanted to glue the stuff down so when I cut it out, she would put the glue on it. She's 2. And it was the cutest thing in the whole wide world. And so yeah, I got it done. I don't think I'm finished with it, but you know, I have a lot of visions. The thing about it is, like, I don't like just doing vision boards. Like I want it to have, you know, purpose on it. So like on my vision board isn't like, you know, material things. It's more so like character focused things that I want to attain, you know, or like things I want to become, not necessarily like I want a mansion. I mean, that would be cool, Jesus. But basically just like simple stuff, you know, instead of like a bunch of material things. And I would try to make sure that everything I put on my board was like honoring to God, like not even almost, like yeah, honoring to God, and not just pointless stuff, like, you know, I don't know, maybe I felt too deep in. See, and that's the thing, like I think really deep into things, and I analyze, sometimes overanalyze things. So like even, you know, my vision board is doing the most. Okay, so this is also another thing. My vision board isn't really like a 2018 vision board, because I have things on there like motherhood, and I'm not necessarily shooting for motherhood in 2018, but it's something that I want. But so mine is more like a life vision board. Yeah, mine is a life vision board because there's some things on there that I want, but in 2018, you know, I'm not really sure, because for there to be motherhood, there has to be father, and he doesn't exist right now. There has to be husband. Let's get that right. Has to be husband, and he really doesn't. He exists, I mean, but he doesn't exist in my life right now. So yeah, Christian dating, it's an interesting monster. I wouldn't call it a monster, but it's very interesting, because it is so crazy, because so many people love to talk about it, love to be experts, and you know, everybody's smile. Are my elbows ashy? Let's see, is that in the frame? It's not in the frame. Okay, good. But everyone loves to be relationship goals, you know, And a lot of times I just feel like Christian relationships, Christian dating, it's like talked about almost like it's a taboo. Like it doesn't happen often, so people have to like tell you how to do it, and people have to like coach you and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, what? Like, have we turned Christian like, for one, dating period, but Christian dating and courting, it's just become a thing of its own. And I'm like, when did this happen? Like, can we send this, like, return the sender, please? Because it is becoming way too much. Like, every time you turn on social media, there's somebody's new relationship goals. And I'm not hating on nobody and having goals to attain in relationships. We don't know half the stuff these people go through on a day-to-day basis in their marriages, because we all know that everyone posts highlight reels on social media. Okay, people who post, you know, I love my husband, God is so faithful, when I waited and stopped focusing on finding a man, he sent one. When I wasn't looking, you know, just waiting, he sent one. People love to post the highlight reels, but like, will you post when it's like not cute and still give God the glory? Because he's still worthy of it when it's not cute. And like, teach on that side of Christian dating and Christian relationship, that everything isn't honky-dory. Everything isn't always thank you God for my significant other. Sometimes it's like, Lord, you sure this the one? After you say the vows. Like, it's just too much attention on the fairy tale Christian dating, and not enough on the reality of it. It's not taboo. It's not like something that is taught, as far as like that can be taught, like how to get your Christian man in 10 days. Like, what? Or, you know, what else? Like how to attract a Christian man. Be a Christian. So what about like you meeting someone on social media? That's another thing. Like online dating, like finding someone online. Is that, you know, I've had people ask me, you know, how do you feel about meeting somebody on Instagram? Like, would you go out with them, like even if you're a Christian? So I mean, I don't have any problem with it. Like, I don't. I just feel like it's the times, it's the day and age we live in. For one, you're not jumping into a relationship immediately. Like, for one, start off as friends. That's with anything, whether you meet somebody in a grocery store, at the gym. Social media is the same. Be that person's friend. Feel them out as that. Like, you should never hop into anything like, oh, this is relationship. No, because then if you hop in all like that, then when it's time to like, I don't think I really like them like that, then you're in a sticky situation, because, you know, you didn't create boundaries. And I think that's really important. Create boundaries. Put them in the friend zone. Don't do that after. Do it first. If you see it's not going anywhere, if you guys see that you're not compatible, nobody's feelings are hurt, because feelings and, you know, all that stuff wasn't involved in the first place. You know what? Me and my friend did this. I'm not going to say the friend, but me and her, like for 2 days, we got on like these, excuse me, we got on, what are these things called? Online, like dating apps. Yeah, we got on dating apps, right? Now, I stayed away from Tinder because just from what I've heard about Tinder. But we got on like Hinge. Hinge is one of them. And what is the other one? OkCupid. We downloaded OkCupid and we downloaded Hinge. And it was quite entertaining, you know, to say the least. Like, I didn't get on these apps to find, you know, my husband, but I just wanted to see like what it would be like, I guess, to find somebody on an online dating app. I don't know. I think it's just up to the individual. There's plenty of people who slid in somebody's DMs and now, you know, they're together and they're married, have kids. It's just all about you. Like, it's your preference. That's what it is. It's your preference. Don't make anybody feel bad if they met someone through social media, and don't make others feel bad for wanting to do it the old-fashioned way. Like, there's nothing wrong with either one. Okay, but anywho, the online date. So I'll talk about my experience on the Hinge app, I think it was. Yeah, Hinge. But the thing about Hinge was it wasn't that bad because you could adjust your preferences, which I really liked. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this purple in my crease. But you could adjust your preferences. So it really wasn't, you know, that bad. And so I definitely put that being a believer in Christ was important. Okay Cupid was the one I was like, all right, this gotta go. People were messaging me, like, one dude messaged me y'all and said, hey Tater Tot. I'm sorry, what? Like, I felt, I'm like, okay, are you calling my head shape? Like, what you really trying to say? One dude, okay, so me and my friend, like, at the end of the day, we would talk, you know, about the stuff that happened on the app. This one dude sent me and her the same exact message. I'm sitting up here telling her the message. Like, yeah. I'm like, girl, listen to this. Da, 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 da. She was like, wait, hold on, sis, hold on. And then she starts reading it with me. This man was telling, he had a generic message that he was sending out to, I guess, people that he found attractive. And, saying like this whole message of how beautiful blah 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 blah, but then he says it looks like you should be working in the perfume, like at the perfume counter in Macy's. What? I'm like, okay, time to go. And after that, we were really like on our last leg. Everybody was just really kind of crazy over there. Yeah, it was pretty interesting. It was pretty interesting. So for this look, I don't have red eyeshadow, but I really wanted to do a red look, so I improvised. So I have this red lip liner, and I basically, after I put the that purplish color in my crease, I put this red lip liner all over my lid. But yeah, Christian dating, it's a thing. Everybody's story is not going to be the same, you know. Just because there are people out here telling you how to do it and then it doesn't work for you, it's because God's design for their relationship and their marriage, it may not be his design for yours, and you have to accept that and don't feel, you know, rejected or feel like something's wrong with you because what worked for them and what God had for them does not work for you. It's not meant to, it's not a universal dating code, universal dating just like blueprint. Everybody's story is different. People get married younger, find relationships, get married, and they're only like 23, you know, and they have a marriage, a Christian marriage. There's some people who are 23, don't, you know what I'm saying, who don't have a relationship, who aren't in a relationship, who don't have anybody. I just think we have to stop overthinking it. Like, it just has to, we have to let things flow. We just gotta let it flow. Okay, after I put that on there, I'm gonna use the same brush I used yesterday. I did not even wash the brush because it's red and I'm like, okay, whatever. But I'm gonna just blend out the edges of that into my crease, or right beneath my crease, I guess. I'm gonna just pull it out a little bit. Okay, and after I did that, I went in with this liquid lipstick. Yeah, they don't really, I don't like the way they wear on my lips, but they make great eyeshadows. So, and I'm just lightly patting it on because this can get messy really fast, as I learned yesterday. Just gonna pat lightly on my eye without poking my eyeball out. I'm gonna take this red eyeliner and carefully, actually let me dust away this powder. Take this red and lightly underneath my eye. But let's talk about like the reality of YouTube, because I think a lot of people, including myself, had it you know, thought it to be like really easy to start a YouTube channel. And it's very easy actually to start the YouTube channel. However, it's more so difficult to maintain a YouTube channel. This is another difference. I have a eyeliner here, the pencil eyeliner, but I had a liquid eyeliner yesterday, but we're gonna make it work. I have days where, you know, I want to shoot and I'm like, yes, wake up early, get it done. And then there's days when I'm like, dang, this is gonna take a lot of work. I'm gonna have to do this, then third. Okay, so I'm gonna do this little childish trick and pull my eye because that what I was doing was not working. And so yesterday, this actually was like supposed to be a wing, but it didn't turn out that way. So I literally just like created like this little smoked out situation. I don't even know, but it turned out great. So we're gonna try to recreate it today. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. Like, okay, so I don't know if it's just me, but when you come back home, like, or like to your hometown or like wherever you went to school at, don't you have moments where you walk into the store and you like, Lord, please don't let me see nobody I know. So that happened to me yesterday, right? I literally was walking in with my mom and I was like, I said, Lord, please. I said, Lord, baby Jesus, please don't let me see anybody I know. In Jesus' name, amen. And then I said, Mom, I said, don't, like, if she goes back home to our hometown, I'm like, that's just like if you see somebody at high school. And she was like, yeah, it always happens. The moment she says that, I'm walking through the doors of Walmart, and I see my old English teacher from school. I started laughing. I said, they're walking directly towards us too. And so I started laughing, and then I'm squinting looking at her, and she looking at me. And then I just walk up to her, I'm like, hey, Miss So-and-so. And then she was like, hey, and she looking at me, and I literally had to tell her, I was like, you know, I just said, Lord, please don't let me see nobody I know, and I walked through the door and see you. And I probably shouldn't have said that. My mom was like, wow, and you told her that you did. I'm like, dang, okay, yeah. That thing was too funny, because I'm like, okay, now I just said, Lord, please don't let me see nobody I know. And before I even stepped foot in Walmart, like, buy the fruit, there she is. And I'm like, hey. Okay, so I'm gonna smudge this out. I feel like I was all over the place in this get ready with me. Like, I was talking about anything and everything. And I'm just gonna bring where I smoked it out in the corners down a little bit. All right, and those are the eyes. It's really smoky. I think it's a little smokier today than it was yesterday, but it works. Okay, so I'm gonna use this mascara. I don't even know what's the name of it. Get this red off my lashes. Okay, so my lashes are on. I'm gonna take some mascara. It's not wanting to come off, but it's okay. I'm trying to decide on what lip I wanted to do. Yesterday, I did a nude lip, but I think I'm gonna see how it looks with a possible red. Like if I did a red lip with it, we'll try red and nude. So yeah, let's try a nude lip really fast. Does anybody else like not post pictures on Instagram because it doesn't fit the aesthetic of your page? Or like, do you guys really not even think about that? I feel like, okay, as people who have brands or who are content creators, stuff like that, I feel like we think about it, but I feel like other people just be like, I post what I want. I post what I want. Add some Fenty. Okay, so this is the look with the nude lip. So let's try the red lip. All right, so I'm gonna line my lips Max Current. And I'm gonna use, oh, that's the wrong color. Tried and True Ruby Woo. That rhymes. Bars. Okay. Oh yeah, this is a lot. I feel like this is more so for like a photo shoot. Like, well, I don't know. I just, in the mirror, not so much, but in the monitor, I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling it. What do y'all think? Let me know down below. Do you like the nude lip or do you like the red lip? I don't know. Like with the red nails too. Okay, so this is the finished look. It pretty much came out, you know, how it looked yesterday. So I'm pretty happy with it again, and I loved it more with the nude lip. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like this video if you did like it. Comment down below if you know, related to anything I was rambling about in this video, so we can talk down below. All my social medias are in the description box, so make sure to catch up with me on those. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.